Hey guys, hope you're all well. This is like my fourth video now. My three previous videos have discussed why create on PowerPoint, how to create on PowerPoint, and how to create a short animated clip on PowerPoint. And this is the first video in a series I'm doing on how to create your own epic series, or just not even epic, just your own series using PowerPoint. And in this first video, I want to discuss where to start. You've got your tools, you've got PowerPoint, you've got movie making software on your laptop, and now you may be at a stage where you're like, well, this sounds cool. I'd like to create my own animation using PowerPoint, and you may have even created a short one by now. But now you're ready to, you're thinking, okay, well, how do I create a series? And a series could be anything. A series could be like lots of small 5-minute videos. Or it could be like what I did, 5 20-minute episodes, and it could be even longer. And this is quite a lengthy process. It's a really rewarding process, and I highly recommend it to anyone who's passionate about something. But right now, you've got your movie making software, your PowerPoint, your laptop, and you just want to know where to begin. Like, where do I start? I'm going to outline 2 steps in this video. And again, if you have any comments, leave them in the section below. I'll do my best to get back to you. My 2 steps for just starting would be these two. Number one, identify the things you're interested in, prioritize them, and eventually pick one to zoom in on. And stage two is going to be researching the hell out of your selected topic. So for step one, write a list of things you're interested in. Everyone's interested in something. And if you're not interested in something, then, maybe you're not quite ready for this yet. Maybe you just need to take some time to really rediscover yourself, to find what, you really are, dude, or dudess, or whatever. Um, so once you do that, come back and watch more of these videos. But until then, just go find yourself. For those of you who have some interests in mind, write them down. Just get Microsoft Word up, or a document, or some pieces of paper, or anything, and just write 10 to 15 things you find interesting. This could be anything. You know, um, you might be interested in football, or sport in general, or dance, or music, or gardening, or whatever it is. There are so many. Write them down. You know, and once you've written 10 to 15, select your top three maybe, and then from those, take two away and just focus on one. All right, and that's going to be difficult, especially if you're like me and you have quite a lot of interests. But you gotta select one, man. You can't just like think, okay, I'll do this one, but maybe I'll do that one, or maybe I'll do that one. Like, no, 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 because that'll definitely hinder the process. You got to select one and be like, no matter what, I'm gonna pursue this one. The others are out of the way, and there will be components of the others that come into that one. So I'm interested in history. Getting rid of English was the hardest thing to do for me, but that's gonna always be a process within history, so that's okay. And so same with RS. I'm really interested in religion, but that's also going to be part of history. So don't worry too much, but you gotta pick one. And once you pick that one you're interested in, you can zoom in on it. So history, okay, I'm thinking, what how can I zoom in on that? You've got 20th century history, 19th century history, 18th century history, so on and so forth. You can go all the way back to the Middle Ages. That's cool. You pick one of those, and then you zoom in again, and you zoom in again, and then you don't zoom too much, but zoom in, and then you can get a little bit more specific and think, okay, well, let's say I pick the Middle Ages. I'm not gonna pick the Middle Ages for my next series. I know what I'm gonna pick for my next series, but I'll discuss that in a future video. But let's say I was to pick the Middle Ages. I could zoom in and go, okay, well, I know a little bit about 1066. Why don't I do a series about that? William the Conqueror and stuff. That's cool. Now, I think that's suddenly becoming a bit zooming in too much. That's gives me 1 year. That's fine for some people, but I'd like the idea of maybe doing 1066 to 1087 or something. That would be cool. William the Conqueror's reign. Let's do a series on that. 10 episodes, something like that. I don't know. But you get the point, you know. You pick something you're interested in, you zoom in, and you select a period or a time frame. So that's my first step. Pick something you're interested in, zoom in on it, and get a good feel of what you want to do. Step two is the research phase. This is really enjoyable. This will take a few videos, but this is just to get you started. Start researching that which you've selected. Go on the internet, surf the internet, buy a few books on it. Make some really good notes. Be proactive in your note taking as well, uh, and spend some quality time doing that. For the tragedy of Prince Faisal, I remember I only researched for 3 months. I bought two books and I read like 11 or 12 primary sources, and that was it. And that's my biggest regret. I wish I'd spent much longer researching the tragedy of Prince Faisal because, I mean, I'm happy with it, but I think it could have been a lot better. And I think more research would have made it a lot better. So I'm going to be taking the research side of my next series much more seriously. I'm going to spend much more time doing it. Possibly as long as a year. It really depends. But either way, take the research side seriously, and you can break it down. You don't have to freaking do like 24 hours a day. I don't know anyone who can do that. Other than like I heard Isaac Newton once, like he went like 3 days just like researching. It's like, well, you're crazy, dude. You're crazy. But you don't do that if you're not ready for it. Start simple. Start off, take it easy. Just start with half an hour a day, and then over time you could build that up. But start half an hour a day. That's cool. And the more you read, the more connections you make, and the more ideas you get. And you just got to keep going and keep going and keep going. And then eventually you get all these crazy ideas. And you're like, whoa, what if I do this? And what if I synthesize it with this and this? And there's so many different ways of looking at stuff. This is for another video on research. I'm going to release two separate videos on, uh, you know, subject knowledge and how to research that. And also knowing your influences as well. That's another video, separate video. Know your influences. But I'll discuss that in future videos. This was just on how to get started and where to start. So if you found these steps helpful, then please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the section below and I'll do my best to get back to you. And if you'd like to see more content, including my own series, then please click on the playlist at the bottom of the screen. And if you'd like to get notifications about more videos about the animation on PowerPoint and so on, click that bell button. Thank you so much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all again very soon.